We'll have a couple of assessor videos, I think, just to take the final parts of section 12, chapter 12, slowly. I'm going to do just grade B questions. Let's do the first one. Question 4 says on the assessors page 184, a bar of chocolate has a mass of, so here's a chocky, come here pen, so mass equals 250 grams, very very nice indeed, and a volume of 60 centimeters cubed worth of chocky bar. What is the density of chocolate? Okay, well you know this so far. Density mass divided by volume. Mass is going to be 250 grams worth of chocky divided by the volume, which is 60 centimeters cubed worth of volume. Cancel zeros, so again I've got a calculator. So 25 over 6. We've got 4.16 recurring, so we're going to call it 4.17 grams per centimetre cubed chocolate. Now put it into some sort of context. If I gave you a bit of this chocolate and melted it down into 1 little centimetre cubed, just one gorgeous little centimetre cubed, and you weighed it and not ate it, it'll have a mass of 4.17 grams for that 1 centimetre cubed. Delicious. I think I'll try a second one. Now, question 5. A log has a cross. Let's just draw the log. Here's a log. Logs all you know, like that. Beautiful. Anyway, about this log. A log has a cross-sectional area of 70 centimetres squares. In other words, it's not a lovely, easy shape I can calculate the area of, so I'm given that the area is 7 centimetres squares here. But its length, which is also given to us, thankfully, is 25 centimetres long. Alright, so there we go. The density of the log, so let's put the density value here, the density of the log is 0.63 grams for every centimetre cube worth of wood. What is the mass of the log? Well, I know density equals mass over volume. I've got the density, haven't got the mass. I can work out the volume, and therefore I can get the mass. Right, volume is going to be this cross-sectional area multiplied by 25. So let's just do it here. Volume is going to be the cross-sectional area of 20 centimetres squares multiplied by a length of 25 centimetres. 2 25s 50, so we've got 500 centimetres cubed of volume. So now the mass is going to be, well, density equals mass over volume. Look at this formula here. So mass will be density times the volume as you bring it over and multiply. So density times volume. Density is given as 0.63, and we're going to multiply by a volume of 500 centimetres cubed. Pick up a machine now. 0.63 times 500 gives us 315 grams of that particular log. Right, it's just 2 questions done. Turn over, please. Thank you. This is Harry, question 6. Harry is replacing the carpet in his rectangular front room. So here's a rectangle. Harry sort of has a room that looks a bit like that. It is 4.5 by 3.6 metres. So let's make the long one 3.5 metres. And the little length here, 3.6 metres. Budge over a bit. Can you see me? Hi. He pays, oh my goodness, look at this. He pays £526.50 for carpet. My goodness. What is the cost per square metre of his new carpet? Well, cost per square metre. Let's just first work out the area of carpet covering the room. So here we go. The area of carpet is going to be 4.5 by 3.6. So let's just do that. 4.5 by 3.6. 16.2 meters squares. Now, I'm not sure what to do with this one. We know that you can't buy a bit of a metre square. You've got to buy a whole square metre of this stuff. So he may have to buy 5 metres by 4 metres. I think I'll do both calculations and see which one I prefer. Anyway, cost per metre square, just playing with the raw mathematics now, is going to be £526.50. Divide that by 16.2 metres squares. It's still a horrible number, so 526 spot 5 divided by 16.2. Yeah, that's £32.50. It's money. per square metre. Or we can say £32.50 per metre square. Is that alright? Now, I don't know if that's an acceptable answer in terms of the practicalities of buying a piece of, carpet 4.5 by 3.6. I can't see that. You're going to have to buy a 5 by 4 and then cut away the excess and just save it for spares in case you do a major spillage on the carpet and you can't clean it, for example. I'm going to pause there, check the answers there. Again, mathematically that's perfectly correct, but practically it's likely to cost that cost of £526.50 may well have covered the cost of 5 by 4 metres. I don't know. So I'm going to pause and maybe do a second video now, or maybe do an add-on. If I do an add-on, then you'll know. Yeah, the answer book does say £32.50, but they also say assuming no wastage. In other words, he's bought exactly 16.2 metres squares and the shop let him have it, and he got it exactly fitted in perfectly within that shape of room and with those dimensions. So we're going to stick to that, and that's it. So that's that one done. Let's just turn over, do maybe one more, and we'll do some higher ones later. Question 7. Hamish drives 23 miles to the nearest mile in his car. So he's doing 23 miles. Now, I don't think we're talking about upper and lower bounds here. There's no indication that we're going to do an upper or lower bound calculation whatsoever. So he drives 23 miles to the nearest mile in his car, and the car's computer says he has used 0.4 gallons of petrol. Fuel, okay. Work out the fuel consumption in miles per gallon. Look, miles per gallon. We divide them. So fuel consumption for Hamish is going to be the miles travelled divided by the number of gallons it took him to do those miles, and this will give us a measure of consumption in miles per gallon. So 23 divided by 0.4 gives us, on his lovely car on that long run, he got 57.5 miles per gallon. Brilliant, very economical. Right, I'm going to pause there because the remaining questions are a little bit tricky and a little bit long, and I'll do a second video for the assess quite shortly.